you mentioned earlier about how that getting that first product manager job is very difficult. And I think it's particularly difficult in the product management field because, and I think product school is trying to change this, where if you graduate or you're an alumni from product school, it's like a stamp of approval, and that helps a lot. But I think that the challenge is like because product manager is so kind of hard to define, and like the backgrounds of people are come from so many different places, and maybe you have experience as a designer in one particular field, which makes you more attractive to a company that's hiring that works in that field and looking for a product manager as well. But what do you think is the most, I guess, how should people prepare differently to get that first job that's just not as important when need to get their second job now that they already have a PM title on their resume?
So all of this has evolved big time since we started the company. I remember our first students would ask, what is product management? Why would a company need a product manager? It wasn't really that mainstream, or at least that mainstream outside Silicon Valley, New York, or high tech companies. Today, this is not a secret anymore. In fact, one third of the Fortune 100 companies already have a chief product officer. And a lot of those companies work in oil and gas, consulting, consumer packaged goods, or companies that you wouldn't automatically associate with technology. So that helps because now students that come to us already did the research. They already know there's a ton of companies hiring product managers. Their companies already have their own career paths. In fact, I was looking at LinkedIn today. There's over 75,000 open jobs in product, which is amazing. There's never been a better time in history to work in product. And I believe it's going to get better. So all of this is definitely pushing in the right direction, but that also means that there is more competition. So there is no replacement for hard work, not just about treating yourself like a product and optimizing for companies that might be interested in you. It's also about being able to show how you can add value to those companies. And if you know, back in the day, like, product managers didn't really have to show, or it was hard for them to show the quality of their work during an interview because not supposed to be the coder or the salesperson or the designer, right? It's more common in design, for example, to have a portfolio, or in engineering, you can have a GitHub or a GitLab account. You can show what you've built. Well, in product, you can do that too. And are the assets that we were discussing at the very beginning that we built during the certification, are those at least a very good way for PMs to show how they think. You can put together a product strategy. You can identify the right OKRs or success metrics. You can build a roadmap. There's so much work that goes behind the scenes before an engineer or a designer needs to start actually coding or designing.
If you enjoyed this clip, make sure you watch the entire video, which has a lot more content just like this. And if you want to make sure you don't miss any of our episodes where we talk to leaders in the tech industry, from software engineers to product managers to engineering managers, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel and also click the notification bell. And that's all the time we have for this week. I'll catch you guys on the next episode.